Good day, gentlemen and ladies. The subject of my video today is heat pump maintenance. All right, we're fall. We're the 11th of November 2024, and that heat pump was installed in June 2021. So it went through 4 summer and 3 winter, and every fall I do a quick maintenance, and I'm going to show it to you. All right, so stick around. Cheers. All right, folks. All my best prayer for the folks who in relation with the 11th of September in the morning in New York and Washington and Pennsylvania. I forget the fourth place with the aircraft, and we all remember where we were. So all my prayers for you, good folks, and who, yeah, will suffer from that, and the many years after that. I mean, all the escalation. All right, so please just remember these good folks who die in these events. All right, stick around. All right, so the first thing what I've done, the very first thing is I rake the bottom of my heat pump, so I remove all the bad growth. All right, if I can say. The reason why you want a maximum air circulation, but also nothing is going towards your heat pump. So like the front part here and the back part, I also look what's going on under my roof there. Everything is fine because it's oily. Nothing is I'm telling you, hydraulic oil is good against anything living. And then what I've done with my tool right here, all right, so this is a how to go clean tool that I bent, is I'm gonna show you a demo. Is I remove all the herbs on the bottom of here, and same thing in the back where I'm pointing at. So I remove everything, and after that, once everything is removed, I'm just gonna give you a demo. The reason why it's bent is I go like this, and then I just remove it like a dental cleaning. I just remove all the herbs so everything is clean in the bottom. The reason why you want that removed is when the heat pump is doing a cycle, you want the water to flow freely. Talking about the melting water, especially during the winter season, is you want to make sure, just hold on, you want to make sure that I'm just gonna show it to you, the drain hole right here, it's fully clean, and there's a little self-cleaning there, but you just make sure then everything, there's nothing around like this, so you just remove stuff like that, so the water is free from flowing. All right, so when that step is accomplished, then I look at my fan. If the fan is clean like I do, like right now, like this, I don't know if you can see it, but you can remove the grill here and clean all the wings, the propeller, so everything is clean, and you can look at the engine. And since you're there, you can look at the bottom, how's everything. And mine is like I told you, because of the roof, everything is clean. And at the last, what I've done also is I threw a good coat of wax, so it looks like pristine, brand new. Now if you want, you can remove the cover here. I look inside, everything is good, but mine is good. And also for the heat pump here, the tube. Now here, what I will do here, I'm gonna buy extra, because I find that's exposed. The return and going, it's a loss of heat there, so I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna find material for insulation, definitely. Now, talking about my roof here, the main reason why, especially it was during the winter. First winter I was here, I received snow up to way above myself, and I had to dig my heat pump many times. And at one time I had no heat because the heat pump was buried and ice was starting to build up, and that's where I had a problem. So after that, during the last summer, and I made a video for it, I created a nice roof, and it worked very, very good. I put my table here, I put it on the side, and it works very good. The other one is free, and that roof, I mean, wow. I have no digging to do during the winter, and my pump work very, very good. Yes, look at the electrical connection as you wire here going in the back. And just for you, because I cut often around here, like I remove all the lawn, but here what I've done with the wire is I put silicone over it, so it protects the wire from the element, the sun, the ice, the walker cutter. And yeah, definitely. Basically, that video is just a short reminder. And yes, the heat pump does need maintenance. It's not installed and forget. You make sure then all the radiator here, the heat exchanger, keep it as clean, because if they have leaf there, you have a problem to exchange the heat or the cold. So it's very important. And throwing a good coat of wax, well, it's corrosion and it keep it clean, and that's very important. All right, stick around. All right, it's also a good time to look. Ow, that's a hell of a dental job that I hear. Keep going at the dental like anyway. So sorry about that. I'm post-traumatic with the dentist. Also take a look at the cover, the aluminum cover you have above your hose. If everything is fixed, it's not in the middle of the winter with the high gusty wind, and it will be a time to fix it. So take the time to look at that. And mine is quite extensive. I don't know if you will be able to see because the way the sun is, but I'm gonna go. So it's basically going all the way there. So look at that. I don't know from here, but it's also a good time to inspect for your water drain. Mine is, I use it often for dehumidifying well, mainly during the summer, is dehumidifying. It's power enough to keep the house cool. So take a good look, make sure there's no spider in there, because if there's spiders web inside that water tube, well, the water will drop inside on your floor, which is not good. How to fix that is very easy. You just disconnect the water, the drain, and attach the vacuum, and you can go inside your house and drop a couple of BBs, you know, the pellet gun, but the round little small balls. Get in there and the balls will follow, and we'll remove all the spider web with the vacuum, like a strong vacuum. All right, and that will fix it. And just put when I don't know, you know, the thing we put in the window to keep the bugs away. Well, just put this at the end, and that will the water will flow easily, and no spider will go into inside that tube. All right, so let's talk about the heat pump head, the maintenance on that. Just a quick update about my milk can. It's painted. I put many coat of paint, and I even threw another paint of outside varnish. It's drying right now. I done that 3 days ago, and it was still sticky, and now it will be very good. And no, I'm not gonna leave it outside. It's gonna be inside my house on my basement, as a good reminder of my famous word color pattern. All right, stick around. Other update is after this video last Sunday, talking about torquing of the boat, greasing, and the attachment for the front roller, and the back backhoe is I wax my tractor. Never washed it, just wax it, and yeah, it's pretty. It come up pretty good, especially all the back there. It's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good looking. All right, stick around. Before we talk about the head of the heat pump, do take the time to read the instruction manual, the maintenance, and all the care. There's also very interesting information that you can get on how to take care of the head and of the heat pump, and that's what I'm going to show it to you. All right. So one thing it's often forgotten to take around. The remote control. Please, it's a good time to clean it, keep it clean. The sensor here, it's infrared, so please do make sure that it's clean. There's also a small temperature reader, like a temperature sensor, sorry. And you have to make sure it's clean, not full of whatever you might add in your hands or dust or whatever. So make sure it's clean, because the heat pump does communicate with some remote, not all of them, but mine is, and that's why it's a place where where the way it was installed, it wasn't in purpose of that, and the distance too. So do keep clean your hand controller, your remote control for the infrared, and also the temperature sensor, also the screen. You may look at the battery compartment. If nothing is leaking, it's a good way to look at that. So take a look at these. About the heat pump head, I just want to say a warning. Usually most of the heat pump head is they set it at the highest point of the house to have a proper cooling. You need to think that also for heating. Mine is also for heating, but my point is be careful. You're working in height, and my heat pump is right there. I have my bedroom, Marie-Ange's bedroom, when she came visit me or visiting guests, and it's quite deep in there. And the gentleman who had the house probably installed that fence, he fell down. Can you imagine? That's a good 12 feet down. He must have been hurt anyway. So please do take care when you clean your head before attending. Make sure you're all safe, because things can go bad very fast if you're on the top of a chair or something like that. So, right, I'm gonna set up the camera, stick around. One thing I like to mention is I no longer have pet. I mean, my two golden retriever. I'm alone. It's a small house. It's I don't remember the size. It's 24 by 20, I think, and on 3 stairs. But what I like, if you have smokers inside your house, or you're exposed to a lot of pollen or dust environment, please do wash your filters. In my case, in my windows are mostly always closed. The only time I open them, it will be at the kitchen, and I use my kitchen fan to remove like bacon and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Fish, when I cook fish. But now that I have a barbecue, it's outside. But just remember, filter need to be clean, wash clean if you're in dusty, a lot of pollen and stuff like that. So most heat pump are really easy to open. You just open it from the front like this, and there's they can stand like that, and one by one. And this is my filter. I clean it at the springtime and during the fall time, and this is the type of dust that I will find. It's basically human dust. So what I do, you can wash them if you like, but a good vacuum with short hair brushes, not the long one. You just put it like this. You can put it on the floor and doing like that. And I know there's some who fall down, but you can a good clean up like this. That will remove all the definitely the dust. You can see the difference. What I do after that is I remove the brush, and then I go at the square at the time, and I just do like this each one of them. I'm not pushing, I'm just going left and right like this. I'm just going to show you the first one. at this point, for the smokers and the high pollene area, that's where I will wash it with lukewarm water with soapy dish liquid soap, and then you rinse it. In my case, what I do, I like to say that when you when you wash it by hand, you can add a little bit of Javex chlorine. It will kill all the bacteria. In my case, for the bacteria, I'm just using alcohol, and this one is a 99% alcohol. So this one is definitely a big killer of bacteria. All right. Now, this is what I do. Now the next filter, I'm gonna show it to you if I wash it. All right, so stick around. All right, so what I'm using for, I'm using Dawn Platinum 99%. It's remove the grease, food residue, and also all the grease and everything. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of blood like this. It's a concentrated formula. I love it. It's better than all the other soap that I used to have. They said it's 3 bottles, but definitely better. All right. Now, like I told you, I'm gonna use a little bit of Javex chlorine. Just gonna put a little bit. And that is for people if you have if you're a lot of guests in the house, I don't know, you have guys with folks with flu or disease, I mean bacteria disease. So what you do is just soak it. I don't know if the camera can see it right now, just hold on. You soak it in there. Let me check if you can see it. All right, you soak it in there, and you need at least, depends on the concentration. You don't want to have too much chlorine. It's just a matter of exposure of it. I know it's 9 part. It's 1 part of Javex for 9 part of water to have a kill of bacteria. But let me know. I think that's what I remember when we had that COVID. So I use my rag and I clean it like this, and I just all right. Now after that, what I do is I rinse it. It's so slippery. All right, and I rinse it very well. There's an extra filter in there. Just gonna install it quick. Go. And then I just put it in, you sponge it like that. Same thing here. I hope you're able to see that. All right. And I'm still gonna put alcohol over it. Why? Because alcohol is evaporating fast and they help the screen to dry. All right, stick around. All right, for the head, so with the long brush air, all right, you're just gonna remove, with the long brush air, you're just gonna go very easy in the way that the fins are done here, like they're going start on the bottom. So I'm just gonna brush them, not going against them, and I'm just gonna pass a light brush all around here, like you're gonna see. And look at that, I'm not doing that, I'm just going from the top all the way down like you brush your teeth. Now I'm going to start the pump and I'll tell you why I'm doing that. When you start the pump, the reason why I'm doing that is to have access to the here at the section, so you want to clean it, make sure everything is removed like this, and then with the same rag that I wash, there's a little bit of chlorine. I'm just gonna pass a little rag that I use to clean the filter like this. Everything is clean, and I'm gonna wipe out the box here too, so it will be disinfected, washed it, and I have to do the top. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna shut it down. All right, so it is a shutting down process. I'm just gonna open that here. Here we go. Now, one thing I completely forgot is clean the hood there, so I'm gonna do that. Up, yeah. All right, everything, oh, right there too. Okay. Now, I will reinstall the filter. Just do it last quick. Yeah, there. That's good. You know what? I'm gonna get my rack stick. Yeah, it's hard to see, but there's some crevices where the filter goes. And yeah, I want to remove as much, and especially that part here. I didn't wipe it off, so there we go. I mean, you try to have your air conditioning clean because it's a bacteria grow. So there you go. I'm much more happy now. All right. So you put the filter the same way that you install them. There you go. All right, so the filter is installed like you just saw. I talk about if you have a problem, if the water starts dripping, and I'm gonna give you the best tip. Don't call an heat pump specialist. He's gonna charge you between $250 to $500. The only thing he's gonna do, I'm gonna tell you that right now, he's gonna connect his vacuum on the water tube. There's a tube will remove all the moisture draining to that drain pipe. All right, the reason why is that drain pipe is clogged with a spider nest. So what he's going to do is connect the vacuum pump, start it, then he's gonna unscrew everything here, and he's gonna remove the filter, then remove the this is only a shell, and then he's gonna remove the shell, and on the bottom of the I'm just gonna take off the filter, but there's a drain here. It's like a rain gutter basically, and here, and the reason why they put the heat pump at so level, so both of the drain on each side go drain properly. And you're gonna put these little BBs here on the corner and the other one, and the BB is gonna fall down, the little balls, you know, the air gun balls, and it's gonna go get sucked by the vacuum. And if it's not suck, it will definitely will create like poof, and then it will go. The worst case, and that's happened to me, and I fixed it myself. I took simply a very light fisher, like a little wire, and I wire it from outside my house all the way in, and then it was coming out, and then I put it back, and everything was clean. So in order to prevent that, just put a mesh net at the end, so no spider will enter. And unless you live in a place where you have a little spider inside your house, they won't enter there. All right. So this is my best step. It will save you a lot of money by doing that. Also, cleaning, it's a good thing. Doing a good visual of what's going on. All right. So I hope you like my video. Please leave me a comment. I like reading all your stuff, and thank you very kindly for all your outstanding comment. Yes, it's wow. I'm very happy. I like responding to them, and let's help each other. Heat pump, it's a great investment for me in the cold environment. I mean, they work up to minus 22 to 23 degrees Celsius, minus 22 to 23 degrees Celsius. So which is outstanding. Before, heat pump was stopping at minus 15, I remember that very well, but now they're so highly performant, and I read they even come up with one very soon at minus 30. So this is outstanding. All right. So thank you very kindly. I hope you like my video, and remember, folks, all right, life is very good. All right. Cheers. One thing I completely forgot, don't forget to vacuum your floor, all right, and give it a good wash, because as you vacuum and clean, some dust may fall down, and you don't want to deal with that dust. And just a quick reminder, please go see Logger John 01, my good friend Logger John. He is very close to have his 1000K subscriber. I think he's only missing like 100 or 120, something like that, but he's very, very close. So please go encourage him. All right, see you, John. Cheers.